my name is Lily Smith and I'll be your guide for today. Welcome to Ferris! As you walk down these unfamiliar halls, I'm sure it's a nerve-wracking experience, but you'll get it soon enough, don't worry. Let's first tackle the layout of the school. In the 100 hallway, you can find all of your math classes. In the 200 hallway, you'll find history, and lower 200 you can find your science classes. In the 300 wing, you can find all of your foreign language classes. And in the 500 wing, you'll be able to find all of your CTE classes. You can also find the music department in the 400 wing that branches the opposite way of the 300, and athletics and the gym are on the opposite side of the building. Lastly, the 0 hall is where you can find most of your English classes. I'm sure that this is a ton of information to process, so remember, don't be afraid to ask questions. Anyone would be happy to help you. Just look for a staff member or students around the school. Coming into a new school is difficult because you don't really know what to expect. So I grabbed 2 current Ferris students to help give some tips so that you guys know how to make high school the best it can be.
So I'm Tanner Whitehead. I'm a senior at Ferris High School. Go Saxons. And I really like music. I like making music and I like exercising. I do cross country. I just started this year.
I'm Sienna. I'm a sophomore at Ferris, and I also really like music. I'm in choir, and I also like cooking, so I'm in FCCLA.
Both of them are pretty involved in Ferris, whether that be music, clubs, or sports. So one of the first tips I have is to get involved in the school you're going to.
You're gonna want to remember high school as a awesome, really fun time, and that extracurriculars is like a really good way to do it. Sometimes it's hard to put yourself out there and like try new stuff, audition for the musical, or do new sport or join choir, but it is always worth it to try something new. It's a ton of fun. You make a lot of friends along the way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could just go to school for the joy of learning, but it's also nice to have somewhere that you belong. There's not as many chances for interaction in your normal classes as there would be in clubs and stuff.
We're lucky enough to have lots of extracurricular opportunities at Ferris, and while sometimes it can be stressful balancing activities and academics, it's doable and well worth what it adds to your high school experience.
I actually started running last year when track started. I started running on my own with a friend, and I've been running ever since then. But I joined cross country at the beginning of this year.
So what would you say to people that are trying to balance academics and sports?
Get all of your homework done, as soon as you can on the off days. In the morning, you just get it done. I can't say that I've done that exactly, but that's what my goal is to do. I think that's the best way to do it, so that you don't have to worry about it in your mind. You can just do sports after school.
While school involvement is a great way to make friends and do what you love, it can also be a great way to push yourself and experience personal growth.
I really had to go out of my comfort zone, and I actually ran for secretary, which was nice because I never would have imagined myself doing that. Also from a leadership standpoint, I was one of the leaders of Treble Choir last year, so that really helped me come out of my shell.
When you're singing in front of other teenagers, it can be really hard for some people, and is a great way to become more confident and bold. It's a great way to improve yourself, and Miss Tap has helped me do that a lot.
While pushing yourself socially and in your hobbies is super beneficial, it's also very important to push yourself academically. That's what brings me to my next tip, is to get serious about your grades from the very beginning.
Being proactive about it and thinking about your long-term goals, you're able to do your homework because you're saying I'm doing this because I want to be somewhere in the future.
As you work hard towards your future goals, remember that there are people that are willing to do what they can to help you succeed in this school. So make sure to get to know your teachers and counselors.
Honestly, it just makes it easier to come to school if you know that you have teachers that support you. It makes it more fun. One of my favorite teachers is Madam Sherwood because you can tell that she genuinely cares and she loves teaching. But all the teachers at Ferris are great. So
I've had really good teachers all 4 years of high school, but one of my favorite teachers definitely is Miss Tappa because she helps everyone come out of their comfort zone. And that's something that you don't do in a lot of your other normal classes at school.
While there are so many external factors that can influence your high school experience, you can always change your mindset and see the good. A positive attitude can really change everything.
I think that's probably the most important thing, actually, because anything can really seem bad or good depending on how your attitude is.
And it can be hard sometimes, but you can always choose to be happy.
And for the very last tip,
make sure to do all the spirit days. Those are so fun, and having school spirit makes high school way more fun. Definitely participate in that.
remember, high school is what you make it. So come in excited for this new chapter, and you're the one in control of making these some of the best years. Good luck!